Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speak Smart English, the podcast where we help you learn English in a simple, practical, and natural way. I'm Evan, your English coach, and today's episode is something really special because we're going to talk about a secret. Yes, a real secret that can completely change the way you learn English.
A secret? Okay, now I'm curious. Hi, everyone. I'm Anna, and I'm here as your fellow English learner. And Evan, I have to say, I've been learning English for years, but I still think in my own language first, then I translate. It's slow and, honestly, frustrating.
And Anna, you are not alone. In fact, almost every English learner struggles with this exact problem. You understand English, you know vocabulary, you even know grammar, but when it's time to speak, your brain goes, wait, translate first.
Yes, that's exactly what happens. It's like my brain opens a translation app before I can say anything.
Exactly. And that's what today's episode is all about. We're going to help you stop translating and start thinking in English directly. And the best part?
Let me guess, it's difficult and takes hours every day.
Nope, that's the surprise. It only takes 2 minutes a day.
Wait, what? Just 2 minutes? That sounds too good to be true.
I know it sounds simple, but don't underestimate it. This method is powerful because it trains your brain slowly and naturally, just like how you learned your first language.
Okay, now I'm really interested because I always thought I needed to study more grammar or memorize more words.
That's a very common belief, but here's the truth. Thinking in English is not about how much you know, it's about how you use what you already know.
Oh, that actually makes sense. So even if I have basic English, I can start thinking in English.
Exactly. You don't need perfect English. You just need a simple method and consistency.
All right, I'm excited, but also a little nervous. What if I can't do it?
Don't worry. By the end of this episode, not only will you understand the method, you'll actually try it with me.
Okay, now I'm really ready.
Perfect. So, in today's episode, we'll break this into simple steps, give you real examples, and help you practice. By the end, you'll have your own 2-minute daily routine to start thinking in English.
Let's do this.
All right, let's get into it. Before we teach you the 2-minute method, we need to understand something very important: why you're not thinking in English yet. Because once you understand the problem, the solution becomes much easier.
Okay, I like this already because honestly, I always felt like something is wrong with me. Like, why can't I just think in English like other people?
I promise you, nothing is wrong with you. Your brain is actually doing exactly what it was trained to do.
Wait, really?
Yes. Think about how you learned English in school. What did you do?
I studied vocabulary lists, memorized grammar rules, and translated sentences from my language into English and from English back into my language.
Exactly. So your brain learned this pattern: English, translate, understand, and idea, translate, English.
Oh, so my brain is just following instructions it learned before.
That's right. Your brain is not slow, it's just trained in the translation method.
Wow, so it's not my fault. That actually makes me feel better.
Good, because confidence is important. Now here's the key problem. Translation takes time. Even if it's just 1 second per sentence, it makes your speaking slow and unnatural.
Yes, that's exactly what happens. When I speak, there's always this tiny pause like my brain is buffering.
Buffering brain, that's a perfect way to describe it. And during that pause, you start to feel nervous, and then you forget what you wanted to say.
Yes, and then I panic and say something very simple, or I just stop talking.
And that's the cycle. Let me break it down clearly. You have an idea, you translate it, you worry about grammar, you speak slowly, you feel nervous, you lose confidence.
Wow, that is exactly my experience. It's like you're inside my brain.
I've worked with many learners. Your experience is very common. Now, here's another important reason you're not thinking in English yet.
There's more?
Just one more big one. You're trying to think in perfect English.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I always try to make a perfect sentence in my head before I speak.
And that's the mistake. Native speakers don't think in perfect sentences. They think in simple ideas.
Simple ideas?
Yes, for example, instead of thinking, perhaps I should prepare a nutritious meal before commencing my work, a native speaker might just think, okay, cook food first.
That sounds so much easier.
Exactly. Thinking in English is not about being advanced, it's about being direct and simple.
So I don't need big vocabulary or perfect grammar?
Not at all. In fact, using simple English is the best way to train your brain.
I think I understand now. So my problem is, I was trained to translate, I try to be perfect, I don't practice thinking directly in English.
That's a perfect summary. And now comes the good news.
Finally.
The solution is very simple, and this is where the 2-minute daily method comes in.
Okay, I'm ready. This is the part I've been waiting for.
Great! In the next section, I'll show you exactly what to do, step by step, and we'll even practice together.
All right, let's go.
All right, this is the most important part of today's episode, the 2-minute daily method. Remember, the goal is simple. Train your brain to think directly in English without translating.
Okay, I'm ready, but also a little nervous again. What if my brain just goes blank?
That's completely normal. In fact, if your brain feels slow or confused at first, that means it's working in a new way. That's a good sign.
All right, I'll trust the process.
Good. Now here's step 1. Where are you right now, Anna?
I'm sitting in my room.
Perfect. Now don't translate. Just say simple things you see in English. No pressure, no perfection. Just simple words or short sentences.
Okay, I see a table, a chair, my phone, and a window.
Excellent. That's it. That's thinking in English.
Wait, really? That's so simple.
Exactly. Simple is powerful. You're connecting real objects directly to English words. No translation needed. Now, let's go one step further. Add small thoughts. For example, the table is brown. My phone is on the table.
Okay, let me try. My chair is comfortable. The window is open. My phone is a little old.
That's great. And notice, you didn't stop to translate. You just spoke.
Yeah, I was just describing things. It felt natural.
Now step 3, the most powerful part. Talk to yourself for about 30 to 60 seconds.
Talk to myself. That sounds a little crazy.
Maybe a little, but it works. Think of it like a quiet conversation in your mind. Describe what you're doing or what you're about to do.
Okay, I'll try. Right now, I am sitting and talking. I feel a little nervous, but also excited. After this, I will drink water, maybe check my phone. This is actually fun.
That's exactly what we want. You're not translating. You're thinking directly in English. Now, let's make it even more powerful. Ask yourself simple questions and answer them.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Try something like, what am I doing? Why am I here? What will I do next?
Okay, what am I doing? I am learning English. Why am I here? Because I want to improve. What will I do next? I will practice more, hopefully.
Perfect. This step trains your brain to respond automatically in English. Now, here's the most important rule. Stop after 2 minutes.
Wait, stop, but shouldn't I practice more?
Good question. The reason we keep it short is to make it easy and consistent. Anyone can do 2 minutes every day.
Ah, so it's about building a habit.
Exactly. If it's too long, you'll skip it. But 2 minutes, you can do it anytime, morning, afternoon, or night.
That's true. Even I can't make an excuse for 2 minutes.
Good. Now let's put it all together. 1. Look around and name things. 2. Add simple descriptions. 3. Talk to yourself. 4. Ask and answer questions. 5. Stop after 2 minutes.
Wow, that's actually very clear, and it doesn't feel stressful.
That's the key. No stress, no perfection, just practice.
I have to say, this feels very different from how I learned English before.
And that's why it works. You're training your brain in a new way.
I think I can actually do this every day.
That's what I like to hear. All right, Anna. Now that you understand the method, let's bring it into real life. Because knowing the steps is one thing, but actually using them during your day, that's where real progress happens.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's easy to practice in my room, but what about outside, in real situations?
Great question. The goal is to slowly bring this habit into your daily life. Let's imagine a simple situation. You're in the kitchen.
Okay, I'm in the kitchen. Let's see what happens.
Don't overthink. Just start thinking in English. Go.
All right. I am in the kitchen. I see a cup. I want tea. The water is hot. Oh, careful. It's very hot.
That's perfect. That's exactly how it should sound. Simple, natural, and real.
Yeah, but I noticed something. Sometimes I wanted to say more, but I didn't know the words.
Excellent observation. And this brings us to the first common mistake. Most learners stop thinking in English when they don't know a word. They panic and switch back to their native language.
Yes, I do that all the time.
Instead, do this. Use simple English to explain the idea.
Explain the idea.
For example, if you don't know the word kettle, you can say, the thing for hot water.
That sounds funny, but it works.
Exactly. Your brain stays in English. That's the goal. Second mistake, trying to be perfect again.
Oh no, not that again.
Yes, it comes back. You might think, wait, is this grammar correct? Should I use present perfect? And then you stop.
That is exactly what I do.
Here's the rule. Ignore mistakes while thinking.
Ignore mistakes?
Yes, thinking time is not study time. It's practice time. Fluency first, accuracy later.
That's a big mindset change.
Third mistake. People try this for 2 or 3 days, then stop.
That sounds very real.
Progress feels slow at first because your brain is building a new habit, but after a few days, something amazing happens.
What happens?
You start having automatic thoughts in English without trying.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, maybe one day you'll look at your phone and think, I need to reply. And then you'll realize, oh, that was in English.
That sounds like magic.
It feels like magic, but it's just training. Let's try one more real-life situation. Imagine you're walking outside.
Okay, I'm walking. Let me try. I am walking on the street. The weather is nice. I see people. A car is coming. It's a little noisy. I feel okay, maybe a little tired.
That was excellent. And notice you didn't stop, you didn't translate, and you didn't try to be perfect.
Yeah, it felt smoother this time.
That's progress already. Let me say one important sentence for everyone listening. Thinking in English is a habit, not a talent.
Wow, I like that.
Anyone can build it with just 2 minutes a day.
I feel like this is actually possible now. Before it felt impossible.
That's exactly why this method works. It removes pressure and builds confidence.
I'm definitely going to try this, starting today.
That's what I like to hear. All right, Anna, we've reached the final part of today's episode, and if you've been listening carefully, you now have everything you need to start thinking in English.
Honestly, this feels different from other lessons. It's simple, but also very practical. I feel like I can actually do this.
That's the goal. No complicated rules, just a small daily action that creates real change over time.
But Evan, I have one honest question.
Of course, go ahead.
What if I forget to practice? Or what if I feel lazy one day?
That's a very honest question and very human. Here's the answer. Don't try to be perfect. Just try to be consistent.
Consistent, not perfect. I think I'm hearing that a lot today.
Yes, because it's the key to success. Even if one day you only do 1 minute, it's okay. The important thing is you don't stop completely.
That actually makes it less stressful.
Now, let's give everyone listening a simple challenge.
Ooh, I like challenges. What is it?
It's a 7-day Think in English challenge.
Okay, I'm ready.
For the next 7 days, every day, practice thinking in English for 2 minutes. Use the 5 steps we learned. Don't translate. Don't try to be perfect. Just keep going.
That sounds doable, even for busy people.
Exactly. And here's the important part. After 7 days, ask yourself one question.
What question?
Is thinking in English a little easier now?
I like that. Not, am I perfect, but is it easier?
Yes, because progress is not about perfection. It's about improvement. Before we finish, let's do one last short practice together. Ready?
Ready.
Close your eyes or just relax and think in English for a few seconds. I'll guide you.
Okay.
Close your eyes. What are you doing right now?
I am listening. I am learning. I feel focused.
Why are you learning English?
Because I want to improve. I want to speak confidently. I want new opportunities.
What will you do after this?
I will practice. I will try the 2-minute method. I will not give up.
That's perfect. To everyone listening, you don't need more time. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need 2 minutes and the courage to start.
And remember, you can think in English. Just start small.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.